Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. Today, we're going to do three things. One, I'm going to talk to you about what Google My Business is, and it will take me something like 1 minute. Then we're going to talk about how to create a Google My Business listing. It will take us a few minutes as well. It will be step by step. It's very straightforward. It's an easy process. Just have your computer ready and let's do it together. And the third part will be some tips, how you can really take advantage of Google My Business and make something out of it. Okay? Of course, this session is being video recorded and we're going to the first slide. So Google My Business is really for people that try to get more local traffic. Now, the concept is local traffic. If you will be, your business is in Richmond Hill, Ontario, and someone from New York will look for you, your local listing, which Google My Business listing, will not appear. It will appear only to people that are from your local geographic area, which means Richmond Hill, Ontario, or maybe the surrounding, but it's really for local audience, okay? Now, this is how it works. So usually when you will search for the business name, you will get the results on the right side, and it will look something like that. You will get the business name, you will get the ranking, the reviews, and you will get a few details about the business and the map. So that's usually how it works. And as you can see, the real estate that you're getting for the listing is crazy. It's third of the page. It's totally insane. So you cannot skip this opportunity. And by the way, I didn't say it before, it's free. Google provides you the Google My Business service as a free service. So you need to be that stupid not to take advantage of something like that, okay? It's just crazy. Now, second thing, when you're searching in Google, you will also see it on the search results. So you can see before, those will be the search results, and on the right side, you're getting the position because someone searched my business name. But when someone is searching a search phrase, such as business consulting or business coaching in Vaughan, that's where I am located, that will be also in the search results. So it's part of the organic results, okay? So here I am, and you can see it's perfect. It's just amazing, right? As I said before, you need to be stupid not to take advantage of this opportunity. Now, if someone is writing a search phrase on Google Maps, he will get the same thing. So you will see a list of businesses that are in the geographic area that you searched. And once someone is clicking on the business itself, let's say Amazing Business Results, he will see your listing and the map, okay? So this is really what Google My Business is all about. As I said 2 times already, you need to be that stupid not to take advantage of this free opportunity, okay? Now, when you will have a Google My Business listing, you can see statistics about where people are coming to your business, how many people, how many views. You're able to upload pictures, you can see reviews, you can do many, many things using this free listing, okay? That was an overview of what Google My Business is all about. And now we're going to step number 2, and we're going to start building the listing. So, page number 1, you need to create your Google account, because Google My Business is a Google product and it's connected to your Google account. If you don't have a Gmail account or a Google account, please go to accounts.google.com/signup and create your Google account, okay? The people that are currently online, please give me thumbs up if you have an existing Google account. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so everyone have an existing Google account, so we can proceed. If someone is watching this recording and he doesn't have a Google account, please create one, pause the video, create one, and proceed to the next one. Now we're going to google.com/business. Okay. And once you go there, you will see on the right side a button named Start Now. Please click on it. Once you're clicking on the button, you will need to input your business name, and it needs to be a legit name. Don't try to provide false information to Google. It will not work for you. The business name that you will enter here will need to correlate to the business name that you have on your website, if you have a website. If you don't have a website, that's fine. But if you do have a website, the name that you have on your website is supposed to be the same. Next, you will have to enter your address, and that's straightforward, but this is an important part. So if you are an existing store or shop or a place that people actually come to you, you don't need to mark the hide my address, because you want people to come to your business. If you don't want people to come to your business, which means you're operating from your home, it's an home office, or if you're operating from a place that you don't want that it will be visible on Google, you will need to mark I deliver goods and services to my customers, and also hide my address. So both of them must be checked. Okay. So I repeat, if you deliver goods and services to customers, which means you're doing business outside of your office, you need to check mark this option. And if you don't want your address to be shared publicly, you need to mark also the other one, hide my address. Okay. We're going next, and next it will be what is your delivery area, but I see it more as a service area. So let's say that in my specific business, as a business consultant, I will go to see my clients because I need to see them in their real environment. So I will drive up to 120, 130 kilometers from my office. So you will write here, let's say 130. If you're willing to drive 10 kilometers to see clients, so just mark 10 kilometers, okay? The other option is to click here and just to write your city or your postal code or the province, whatever it is. But it's really up to you. You're supposed to know where you're willing to go to meet your clients. Next is the category. Extremely, extremely important. When you start to type, you will see that you're getting different options from Google. Now, sometimes the category will not be exactly your category. Go over it again, a few times. Just make sure that you're selecting a category that is the most closest to your industry. It's critical because this is how Google will determine if to show your listing or not, okay? Go over it, make sure you're selecting the best one. In this case, it's insurance broker, but again, in some businesses, like my business, for example, is a business coach, I don't have an option like that, so I need to compromise with a different category. Next, you need to enter your phone and website. Now, those are optional, but I can tell you that you need to enter a local phone number. Don't use 800, don't use anything like that, because Google will show your listing to your local audience. As I said before, it's not meant to show you for people outside of your geographic area. It's supposed to be for your local geographic area. Now, if you will use an 800 number or any masked number, people will not see you as a local person and they will not connect with you. Absolutely, you need to use a local phone number. It can be a cell phone, it can be a landline, it doesn't matter. But it's supposed to be a real phone, okay, that is in your geographic area. The website, by the way, one more thing. There is a way also from Google that people will connect with you from the listing using an application that Google Business is providing. So it's very, very cool. I absolutely recommend you to use your phone number. Now, as for the website, if you're a very small business and you don't have a website, that's fine. I will show you later on how you can create a free website on Google My Business. So no problem with that. If you do have a website, punch it here on this area. Next, we're going to verification. Now, Google will have a few different ways to verify your account, and this is where it's becoming a bit tricky. So in my case, I will have two options. I will have one option, which is calling or texting my phone number or sending me a postcard. Most of you will see only the postcard option. So if you do have a way to call or text your phone number, click on that and Google will call you or text you and will provide you with few digits. It will be 6 digits, and those digits, write them down. And once you have the listing working, you will need to punch in those digits, and those will verify that the phone number or your business is actually a real business, right? With the postcard, this is also, it's a bit tricky. When you click on post, Google will ask you where to send the postcard, and you will get the postcard in around between 10 to 20 days. That's from my experience, that's how it works. And once you're getting the postcard, most people see the postcard as a spam postcard. It will be like a postcard that you're getting from your real estate agent, that you usually take it from the mailbox into the blue bin. Please keep it. Just make sure that everyone in the house knows that when a postcard from Google is arriving, they need to give it to you, right? It's very important, because otherwise you will need to do the process again and wait for another postcard, and it takes time. Once you do that, the account is ready and you're ready to go, okay? Once you approve your listing, you will go to the Google My Business page and you will have a few different details. You can see on the left side, there is a big navigation. The important points will be that the information must be proper information, okay? So I just created this listing, and you can see that I don't have a store code, because this is just one operation, one office. And in the labels, it will be services that I'm providing, such as business coaching, okay? And I will have also business consulting. I'm also a marketing architect, okay? So I have a few labels, and those labels will be things that I'm doing, something that the public will see and they will know what you're doing, okay? If you're using AdWords extension, use that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore it, totally ignore it. That will be my address, okay? And as it says, it's visible only to me because I hide the address, okay? Now, in my situation, I do have people that coming to my office, so I can change it. I also serve customers at my address, okay? Your address will be hidden from the public if this box isn't checked, okay? So I'm marking it because I am getting clients in my office, okay? Now, as you can see, it's pending. Google will need to verify it. Those will be my working hours. I recommend you to update any type of field that you're able, because the more fields you update, Google will see it as a live listing, and it will benefit you, okay? If you have special hours, let's say Good Friday, of course I will be closed on Good Friday, okay? And on Easter, of course, I will be closed, and also on Monday. So I'm closed on those dates. If you want to add more dates like Christmas and so on, you can add it on this page. Come on, okay. So this is my website address. Now for appointment URL, this is interesting. So me, for example, I have a special service that's booking my appointment. So this is where I will add my URL. appointment URL. Let's just check that the URL is working. Okay. And we have the consultation and we have the calendar, which is perfect. Good. Okay. Here you can add more attributes. You can add description of the business. You can add photos. Okay. It's critical that you will add as much information as possible. I will add the description and the other later, but you need to do it. Now, the insights will be statistics. I don't want to show you my statistics, but the insights will be statistics about your page, how many people are viewing it, from each area, what hours, and so on and so on. It's amazing how much information. You're getting how many people viewing your pictures, what pictures. It's just perfect. It's amazing, okay? The reviews, it will be all the people that left reviews to you, and you also have a way to reply them, okay? So you can see all the list of reviews, and of course it's going by page and page, so you can see more and more and more, okay? So this is the messaging part. You can actually communicate with your client using messages, okay? It's amazing. I really recommend you to use this feature. It's just perfect. Now, as for the photos, it's up to you what you're going to use. For me, this is my personality. I'm a hunter. I'm a coach. This is my team. Those are the books that I wrote. Those are lectures that I gave. This is me. This is my personality. I want to service people that are matching my profile. So this is why, from the beginning on my business profile, I will show my hobbies. I will show my family. I will show things that I'm doing. And if someone is connecting with me, then it's great. As I promised you before, if you don't have a website, you can go here and, oh my God, I don't want them to create me a website, but okay. Okay, come on. No, don't publish. Oh my God. Okay. So as you can see, I just clicked on website and immediately they create the website for me. So this is my business phone number. You get the directions by default because they have your address. They're taking all the information that you provided and they just put it as a small website. If you create posts, they will be on your website as updates. It's like a blog, okay? It's just perfect. Look at that. This will be the description that I didn't enter before, but if you enter a description, it will be here. And those are some pictures that you have and your address, how to contact you. Phenomenal. Just amazing. So if you're a small business and you don't have a website, absolutely use that. Now, once you click on publish here, so from here, if people will click website, instead of going to your real website, they will go to your Google My Business website. So it's all connecting together. It's just phenomenal. It's amazing. Okay. Then you have users, manage location, and so on. That's it. Okay. So let me go back and I want to show you some tips and tricks how to optimize your listing and get the most out of it. We're almost done. I promise you it's 2 more minutes and you can go home. So we have 11 tips. That's it. So as I told you before, use local phone number. If you don't have a local phone number, you will lose lots of traffic. It's not worth it. Okay. In the categories, use a category that is your category or very close to you, okay? Google will not be able to show your listing if people are searching from your geographic area if your category is incorrect. The details that you enter right now have a reminder for 6 months from now to go back to your Google listing and make sure that all the details are still up to date, that your opening hours are the same, that you didn't change a phone number, your address stays the same, and all the rest of the things, okay? It's very, very important. Verify that your working hours are up to date. Refresh your listing photos once a month. People are watching photos and videos. People don't like to read content. And it's important that you are, updating great photos all the time. Photos that you want your consumers to watch, okay? It can be about your identity, about your services, about your projects, about certifications that you have, whatever you think that will convert people to contact you, okay? The details that you have on your website, if it's an external website, they need to be identical to your Google My Business listing. Okay, it doesn't make sense that you will have different details and Google will pick it up and will suspend your listing. I promise you. Okay, bring real reviews. I cannot tell you how many phone calls I'm getting every month from business owners that are trying to buy reviews instead of giving good service and instead of trying to be a good business. They're trying to buy reviews and trying to fake Google. It doesn't make sense. The same amount of money that you're spending on buying reviews, just spend the same money and time on trying to correct your company. Okay, it's not that difficult to bring reviews if you're giving proper service. Love your clients, love your service, love what you do, be a good artist, and people will give you good reviews. That's it. Very simple. So bring real reviews. If you gave great service in the past to people, give them a phone call, tell them about your new listing, and ask them, if I gave you a great service, please go to Google and give me a nice review. Okay, don't tell them to give you 5 stars because this is absolutely wrong. But just tell them, review my service on Google. This is okay. You can do that. Make sure that your cover and profile photos, which are 2 different photos, they making sense. Once you upload pictures, Google will ask you, just a second, let me just go there. I want to show you because this is important. You see here, I have a few pictures. So I can mark a picture if it's a cover picture or a profile picture. So the profile picture is me. Now I'm using this picture in the last 15 years or 10 years, and it's important for me that people will recognize me based on my look. Now I don't look like that anymore, right? I'm more like that. But still, this is my profile picture. It's like a logo for me. And this is my cover picture, which tells people what I do. You need also to have a profile picture and a cover picture that makes sense, something that your audience will look and they can see what you're doing based on the picture. Okay. Encourage your clients to upload pictures to your business page. Now, anyone can upload content to Google My Business. Okay. You can see here I can ask a question, and that's what I told you before about the messaging. And I can also add a photo. Now, anyone can upload the photo. It's a public environment. Although you are the owner of the business, anyone can upload photos to your listing. So it's important that you tell people to upload photos related to your business. If you have product, is the easiest. Just tell people to take pictures of your products and upload them. So the more you have activity on your listing, the more ranking you will get. So it's great. Let's go back here. When you're getting reviews, go to the reviews panel and make sure you're responding to your reviews. It's very, very important to answer the people that actually review you. If it's a bad review, so the customer will give you his review, which is a bad review, and you need to counter it. You need to give your version of the story, because usually business owners will try to give the best service possible, and they will have something to say about this specific occasion, right? So reply and give your story. If it's a good review, just say thank you. But you need to reply to all your reviews. It's very important. Now, the last tip will be, the more links that you have to your listing, it means that you have more power to it and more people are watching it. Now, As I said about the reviews, same goes here. Don't buy links. It's it's bullshit. It will not help you. If you have legit websites that can drive traffic to your Google listing, that's perfect. If you're going to buy links from Fiverr or all those places, this is absolutely waste of money and it will get your listing suspended. Okay, it's not worth it. That's it really. Okay, so we finished the session. I will stay here another 30 minutes to answer questions. I see that I have like 20 questions coming in. I will start to answer questions. For the ones that are okay and they have no more questions, you can go have a beautiful day, and I will see you on our next session. Bye bye.
Thank you very much for watching this session. I really appreciate it. If you like this session, give me thumbs up. I love positive feedback. If you like to get more of what I'm doing, you can click below on the subscribe button, and every time that I'm uploading a new video, you will be the first to know.